G'day guys, Fraser here from the Greg Chappell Cricket Centre, and we are welcoming a new bowling machine to the Cricket Centre. It is the Pitch It Up, and this thing is fantastic. Before we get into the little features about it, we're going to talk about what you get in the box, which is part of the thing I love about it. So the good thing is it gets you started. Everything that you need to use this machine straight away is already in here. You know, you don't have to worry about like some of the other machines, you know, they might not come with balls, they might not come with feeders, and then you go, well, how do I power the thing? You don't have to worry about any of that. You grab the box, away you go, and you can use it. So everything here is in this box. So you get the machine, you get the feeder, you get the balls, and you get an AC adapter to power it. Now the feeder, you can actually grab extra ones of those. So if you want to stack it up, that's one of the additional extras. No doubt you're going to lose these things. If you're not losing cricket balls, I'm sure you're not a cricketer. You can grab extra balls. And just on that, these things are pretty cool. They're foam, but they're not super soft, and you know, they've still got a reasonably firm shell, but still being foam. So that means they bounce well. You still get a nice little sort of feel off the bat without feeling absolutely nothing at all. So you're still going to know if you've middled it. They're pretty cool, and from what the testing that we've done, they last quite a fair time. So if you don't lose them, you should be all right. The other extra cool part is the tripod you can get for this thing. So yes, the machine comes like this out of the box, which is more of like a lobbing style machine. You know, so you can still use that for batting. You can use that for every sort of training you need. But if you want it to feel like a little bit more of a genuine style machine with a higher release point, either coming flat or sort of down a bit, you can grab the tripod, and that'll sit at about 160, 170 centimeters in terms of a release point out of the machine there. So that's a cool little addition that you can buy on top of the machine. The other cool thing that you can get separately, we don't sell them here, but they're accessible almost everywhere, is D batteries. So you can get 4 of them. You can take this thing wherever you want. So forget trying to plug it into some power down at the nets, or if you want to take it down to the fields and have a hit with it or do some practice, chuck a couple of those D batteries in, and this thing is stupidly portable. It's super light. You pick it up, away you go. You can train anywhere. This thing has got a lot of features. There's a lot of talk. There's a lot to talk about. It's getting me ruffled. In terms of just what it can do, you know, it's pretty cool. A lot of the time, you know, this is an entry-level machine designed for juniors at a 13 sort of and below. Normally, when you get that sort of machine, you get an on and off switch, and away you go. But not with this. This has got all different sorts of adjusters that you can change, you know, the variation of the delivery, how it's going to pitch, how you're training. So if you're doing fielding training, keeping training, batting training, you can mix it up and change it completely to suit whatever you're doing. Basically, anything in reader you control, which is pretty easy to sort of determine straight away. So you've got your on-off switch at the bottom. So like I said, you can either plug it into your wall switch that you get in the box, or you grab those additional D batteries, make it completely portable, turn it on, and away you go. You've got this little adjuster here, which is your pitching. So if you want to do some catching practice or lob them up a bit more, do some beamers, you sort of have it pointing up. If you want to do, you know, some ground balls, some fielding practice, some bounces, that sort of thing, some Yorkers, you sort of pitch it down a little bit further. So you've got 4 different levels of adjusters at the bottom there where you can sort of change that around. You've got these little switches here that have H and L on them. That's high and low. So that's your speed of the wheel. So the other cool thing, this is a dual wheel setup, but they're individually adjustable. So if you want to do one on high and one on low and confuse the batsman a little bit and get it swinging, you can do that with this thing. The other adjusters that you've got are these little tabs on the wheels themselves here. So again, 2 wheels, which is pretty cool, both completely adjustable. You'll see that sort of turning a little bit on the inside there, and that again will give you a different variation on the delivery. You know, you can top spin these things, you can shoot them straight up in the air, you can shoot them directly straight, you can go left and right, or in and out swing I should say. You name it, this thing can basically do it in terms of what it can do delivery-wise, left, right, up, down. So it's an awesome little machine with an absolute ton of features that we're not meant to really see in a machine of this sort of price point. So it's excellent bang for your buck. We've got one of these set up in each of our stores, so if you want to check them out, you can go and see them. Obviously, plenty of stock, so you can grab one as well, or you can jump online and pick one up on cricketcentre.com.au.